What's goody, fam? We got MST in the house. MST, you still here? It is pouring out here. What's up, Sam? We got Artist Sam in the house. What's going on? How you doing, Sam? How's your tooth today? Rocking the big H. Marky Mark in the house. What's going on, Mark? Catherine Lutinsky. Moo. Is anyone in here, or am I talking to myself? We got Ravi Shind in the house. What's poppin', H? How you doing, Ravi? How's it going, brother? It is pouring out here, man. But the rain's not stopping me. But it was some nice lightning out there. I'm doing great. What time is it out there, man? I was supposed to mow the lawn because on Saturday we're having a backyard party for my mother-in-law. Hang on, let me turn the camera around. What's up, guys? Welcome. Navneet. And we got Tina in the house. What's going on, Tina? It is rainy. Yeah, let me give you a view since you jumped in late. It is pouring out here. Well, it was a lot of lightning before, earlier. You could see the ground is pretty soaked up. Good to see you, Tina. How you doing? I was watching Kyle's thing. What was it? Live or something, or a short or whatever. I can't even keep track anymore. But he was having a lot of lightning, so I guess this is probably the same storm that just moved in. Maybe, perhaps. Who knows? Give me 1 second, guys. Let me just get a little sorted over here, because I feel like I just wanted to make the 3 o'clock on time. Why are you crooked? Why are you guys crooked? Stand up straight, guys. There you go. Okay, now I got water on my chair. Okay. And I think if I adjust this thing, I should be good. If I do that, that's much better. You like my MacGyver umbrella over there? My device over there? All right, sorry about that, guys. Welcome, everybody. Hello, friends and families. Let's see. Okay, we're ready, guys. First, let me say hi to you, and then I want to put a question on the screen. We got Ravi Shind in the house. I know I asked you what time it was. I don't know if you responded. Navneet Vlogs, hello, bro, from Sakti. Shout out to Sakti, even though I don't know where that is, but welcome, Navneet. Like done, both shukriya, brother. That's the spirit. It's current 12:31 out here. 12:31, 3:03 p.m. over here. Let's see, woohoo, the man of the hour. How are you today? I'm doing fantastic, MST. I got a good question, a few good questions today. So let's see if we could get them in there, because usually we never get to finish the questions. Wet. Tina is wet, guys. She's wet and she's good. I'm just kidding, Tina. Please don't take anything I say inappropriately. I mean that with all due respect. Blue in the house. What up, beaches? What's going on, Blue? Good to see you. Like done those toasts. Sonia, what's going on, Vartika? Good to see you. Thank you for joining in. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, Aapka Swagat to everyone joining from India. The weather looks beautiful. I love the rain. My younger daughter loves to dance in the rain. The two older ones, my 15-year-old and 5-year-old are afraid of the rain. My youngest one will be like, Dad, I danced in the rain. You know, she came home from school, from daycare, and then she's like, Dad, I danced in the rain. I'm give her a high five. I was like, good for you. And she's like, you want to dance in the rain later on? I was like, absolutely. And hopefully she forgets about it. But Shivani in the house. What's going on, Shivani? How you doing? Welcome. Hello, handsome host. Thank you, Shivani. Blue dinner like 7. Like 7 what? Oh, you're like number 7. Shivani, do you smoke any Any beady? Here, take it. And pass it to Vartika. Like 7, KMST. Oh, I'm going to keep slouching. That's right. Sit up straight. Show some cleavage. My bestie MST, Ravi Chandra, we're living in the future. Hello, Shivani. Yeah, we are. Omkar, what's going on, Omkar? I thought this scene was wallpaper. No, it's not wallpaper. This is my backyard. It is pouring outside. Let me show you the backyard while I inhale some oxygen. And we're back, guys. Marky Mark, glad you're awake. Rishi, hello, sir. You know what? I'm going to put up this question on the screen because I got a good question today. And I want to know what you guys think. Oh, crap. Water is just pouring down, guys. Do you like to challenge? Do you like to challenge your comfort zones? And why not? Yes, I like to challenge. No. Okay, do you like to challenge your comfort zones? I should say the boundaries. All right, now it's getting bad. Now this thing is gonna get me wet like Tina. Let me move over here. Hopefully Tina didn't leave. Tina, are you still there? Don't leave, Tina. Don't leave me. Hang on. I'm gonna put you guys right here. Is everything good with the question, guys? Shivani, everything's good? It's looking like date scene, umbrella, and table. Yeah, all we gotta do is be running in there. Running after each other like a Hindi movie. Marky Mark, glad you're awake. Hang on, let's see. Omkar, I thought this was screaming. Hello, Mark. Marky Mark, glad you're awake. Hello, sir. Before she says something, hang on, let me put it like this. I think this is gonna be good right here. Glad you're awake. Hello, sir. Rishi Barua. What's going on, Rishi? Sorry it took me so long to get to your message. I was typing up the question, but good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining in. It's looking like a date scene, umbrella and table. Hey, Tina, Omkar. I had seen 3 Idiots. 3 Idiots is an awesome movie. Hello, Mark, Blue, Vartika in the house. Let's see. Namaste. Guys, happy Raksha Bandhan to everyone in India. Hopefully you tied your brothers, their Rakis. And even if you don't have any brothers, happy Raksha Bandhan to you all. Jeez Louise, man, this water is just dripping all over me. Tina, LOL. Okay, I'm glad she found it funny. Because some people get sensitive about that. Hello, HS. We got Trish in the house. What's going on, Trish? Good to see you. Tell us about your anniversary. What'd you guys get up to? Did you guys make some love? Laugh my ass off. Don't take anything I say inappropriately. That's the only way I take. Well, you guys know me by now. We got Nihal in the house. Good morning, bro. Good morning, Nihal. How you doing, brother? Over here, the time is 3:06, I believe. 3:09 p.m. But how you doing, Nihal? Good to see you, man. How's your watch hours coming along? Hopefully you get monetized. I can't wait until that happens, man. Aman, all of the Gov Blue just bro. Wait, all of Give Blue just bro. Huh? What is going on here? What is going on with the world? Vartika came quickly. That does not sound right in English. I bet your daughters must be the rain goddess. How are you, host? I'm doing fantastic, Vartika. How are you? How are you guys doing? Wait, what time is it in India right now? Kya time hai India mein? We got Mo in the house. Do you seal your yard tiles? Yes, I did, Mo. Absolutely. Shivani, Hardik, how you know Vartika? Oh, yikes. I know. Vartika and me, we used to smoke back in the days. Back in the gully, we used to go to the gullies in India, and I used to pass it to Vartika, and then Vartika used to take a drag. She was a chain smoker. Sometimes she would have two in her hands. She would be like this. Shivani Nihal, hello. Shut up, Shivi. Let's see. Kimchi in the house. What's going on, Kimchi? Good to see you. How you doing, Kimchi? How is the weather where you guys are at? Are you guys experiencing any rain? Hey, the host is not seeing my message. I see it, Nihal. I see your message. I'm just slower, man. Me thora slow hai. Nihal, give him time. Hello, brother. What's going on? Razor, good to see you, brother. Thank you for joining in. Hardik, today camera is perfect. That's great to hear. And I'm sitting up straight as well. Now it should be better. All right, so guys, the reason why I post this question is because I want to know whether you guys challenge your comfort zones. Like and then the next question is going to be, if you guys have already answered this, is what have you recently done to challenge your comfort zone? Like something that you guys know what comfort zone is, but if anyone doesn't understand, it's something that you usually don't do. You don't feel comfortable doing it, but you pushed yourself and said, you know what, I'm going to try doing it. What's something that you recently did like that? Hardik, don't see Nihal's bro message. I see his messages. We are all good. Nihal, I see you, brother. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, aapka swagat. Brother, I touch your feet. Don't touch my feet, man. Good feel all. You don't have to touch my feet. Vadayum. I'm back. Gonna get me wet like Tina. And making that into a short. Still here. Nihal, he considers me and Bartik a friend. No, I consider Nihal a best friend as well. All of you guys. Wait, you have longer hair? Yes, Kimchi. It's just tied up. My hair is really long. My hair goes down to here. Maybe like a little close to my nipple. This water is pouring, guys. It's getting all over my shirt. Hi, boss. How are you? What business do you do for a living? Meritocracy. I do meritocracy, Bharat. I'm in real estate and construction. Prior to that, I was in IT. So I buy and sell distressed property or I rent it out, commercial and residential. Perfect host, Hardik. Like done. Thank you, Mina. Question is good. Thank you for responding, Kimchi. Today is fashion designer Tom Ford's 65th birthday. Good to know. Welcome, Sam Roy. How are you? I'm doing fantastic, Mina. How are you? Hardik, little bit up that image, not able to see you. I thought I fixed it. Should be good. Let me do it this way. It should be better. Is this good? Okay, wait, let me see it once, then you show. Okay, let me get to the bottom. We got Laura in the house. What's up, Laura? We got Karan Jat. Sat Sri Akal, Karan. Aap kaise ho? I'm trying to find the comments you are reading. I'm catching up right now. Omkar, what is your profession? Real estate and construction. Happy Raksha Bandhan. Happy Raksha Bandhan to all of you guys in India. Like the like button. That's right, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't. Actually, I got 24 crore from my ancestral property selling, and now I'm thinking about doing business. So please, would you tell me what's okay? I'm in real estate in the U.S. I'm in New York, and I highly recommend getting into real estate if possible. Even though prices are inflated at the moment. What's up from Idaho? Shout out to Idaho. Welcome, Jand. I am good, bro. Motivate me, bro. Pujant, how you doing, Pujant? 12:40. Okay. 12:40 a.m. Okay, it's not that late. You guys usually sleep late, right? What time do you usually sleep in India? Because I know usually people in India, they eat dinner late, they sleep late. I used to challenge my comfort zone. No longer. I am too old for that shit. Remember we were talking about that? Once you say you're too old for something, your body just, it's kind of like not gooning. But to each its own, to each his own. His or her own. Chain smoker. That's right, Vartika. Vartika's got to quit that. I believe it's where you grow when you challenge your comfort zone. I 100% agree with that, Kimchi. Gosh, darn. All right. I think we need to move a little. Hang on, guys. Let me move my chair this way. It should be better now. Okay. Should be better. I absolutely agree with that. I mean, if I think about all the times that I've challenged my comfort zones, I have, I only have one time that I regret that I challenged it out of all of them, which is a pretty good, like statistically speaking, that's pretty good odds. My anniversary was good. We rested because it got stormy, so we just chilled at home and napped. That's a sweet anniversary. Sounds perfect, Trish. No, not yet. Expecting a good thunderstorm. Did the audio live with ET. And that was a good one too, Blue. Hardik Shivi is telling me you told me chain smoker. It was Mark, perfect relaxing time. I went to the mall and walked around a little. I have social anxiety, so it's always been a scary place for me. Well, that's great that you did that, baby bro. It's good to like challenge your comfort zones and push yourself a little to the limit. Like, I try to do it as often as I can because, like I said, more good comes out of it than bad. And I feel great after I challenge it because our mind basically takes control and it tries to tell us that, you know, this is not comfortable for us, or we don't want to do this, or we don't want to do that. And then when we do it, we just feel great. Don't you agree? Don't you feel great when you challenge it? Like, think of the times that you challenged your comfort zones and it didn't end well. Why you sound like an HR hiring sales position today? What have you done challenging recently? What have I done challenging recently? I think getting on live stream every day, you know, is a little nerve wracking. But I can't count that because I'm getting kind of used to it, right? But I remember the first time I hit that button, I was just like so hesitant to hit the start button and go live. Now it's kind of almost second nature. I don't hesitate. I'm just like, I got to push it right away, not think about it. If I think about it, like I remember way in the beginning, I used to drive to a location. I used to be like, all right, I'm going to go live stream. And then I'd get over there and then I couldn't hit the button. I'd be like, let me give it 5 minutes, you know, 5 minutes. And then I would never do the live stream. And then I would just come back home and I'd be like, all right, tomorrow's another day. But let's see. I had, what else did I do today out of my comfort zone? Did you ask today or recently? Challenging recently. Had a conversation with a friend, you know, and usually, you know, don't do that. You know, I don't usually just pick up the phone and call somebody. So I think that was a challenge, you know, for me to do. What else? So I'd say that's what happened today. Those are the two things today. Let's get wet together, Kimchi. Happy anniversary, Trish. Will members get a hair down live sometimes? Blue, once I get in my comfort zone, how about once you start live streaming with some video? That'll be the deal. You live stream 5 days in a row on cam, and I will live stream with my hair down. Challenge accepted or no? I'm just in bed relaxing, putting some clove oil in my tooth. Hey, whatever gets you off, Sam. I mean, everyone's into some weird stuff, you know, but oil helps wherever, I guess, you know. I'm just kidding. Feel better, Sam. And thanks for always joining in and supporting the channel. It was fun catching up with you yesterday. Nihal Hardik, bro, please stay in front of Shivi. You are my best friend. Please stay in front of Shivi. Nihal is my best friend. Wow, beautiful with your hair. But you're right, Nihal. You guys from India always are like, say this, say that. Let me put him on the spot. Let me see if he'll say it. Wow, beautiful with your hair. Hey, thanks a lot, Kimchi. Trish, I can't wait to get barely fit. Oh, wait. Trish, I can't wait to get, and I've barely left the driveway. No, Hardik, don't say that. Hardik, I think before you agree with Nihal. Hope this... Guys, can I get a timestamp? 3:13. Thank you. I am 6 minutes away. I'm just going to go to the bottom. Avinash, what's going on? I just got to do it. I did it, guys. Sorry if I missed your messages, but I cannot keep up. What's good, Whitey, brother? What's up, Whitey? Sorry if I missed any of your messages, guys. There was no way I was going to catch up, and it stresses me out when I can't keep up. Hi, Blue. I've forgotten about your creme brulee. I'm just waiting for my 401k to come so I can buy dishes and make it for you. Damn, that's sweet, Dirty. Dirty, I saw you went live the other day, man, doing another kayak one, which was awesome. How you doing, brother? This water will not stop, guys. It will not stop. It's just like anywhere I turn. Let me try to move it this way. Hold on. Let me tell my cameraman to move the camera. Sundar Pichai's cameraman. Okay, this should be good. We'll test this one out. Thank you, bro. Love you too, man. Nihal, Shivi, Whitey, sure, brother had spots for breakfast. Oh, dirty. That's what we got. Elizabeth from Texas. What's up, Elizabeth? Um, Clove oil actually is great for toothaches. Hope you feel better, Sam. Yeah, it definitely does work, Laura. 100% agree with that. I was telling her about that as well, and then someone else mentioned it. Hardik means I am not your best friend. You will always be my best friend, whether you like it or not. Hope Shivi don't go anywhere. Shivani, Nihal, Razor in the house. I'm doing really good. Good to hear, Dirty. What are your plans today? Are you working? In my earlier days, since 15 years old, I have been taking my wishes and things to buy for myself. I've always came out from my comfort zone. After my father expired, I came out from my dude. That is awesome, man. And I'm sure your dad is proud to watch his beta come out of his comfort zone. You know, challenge things. I feel like my dad was always proud of me whenever I did that. You know, he'd always be like, Hardik, just go for it. My dad was just, you know, he'd be like, just follow your heart, just do what you got to do. Um, Very aggressive in that sense, you know, and that's what I will always admire about him. It's always the first step that is the hardest when doing something that challenges you. Absolutely, that first step, and then once you do it, you feel great that you did it, you know. But I like to warn myself. I like to tell myself, like, this is going to be uncomfortable. I remember the first day, I shared this with you guys multiple times, but I remember the first time I was going to go live and I was putting my finger right there to hit the button and go live. Hang on, like this, like, you know, right, the button's right, actually right there. But anyway, I remember saying to myself, Hardik, remember this moment because this is going to be natural to you. Right now, it's very difficult to hit that button, but one of these days, it's just going to be like you're just tapping any button, you know? I still haven't gotten there yet, but I'm almost there. I'm getting ready for work right now. How many hours are you going to do today, Dirty? I am going, Hardik. I am angry with you. Only me and me, your first best friend. Shivani, you're my best friend. Dirty, did you have a nice nap? Nihal, CD in the house, artisan. When you getting it repaired, tell them to use the Japanese method of layering the filling. It can be seen on NHK, my dentist. You know, CD, you're absolutely right. I actually watched videos when I was getting my tooth fixed, and you know, I had to ask the dentist to watch a YouTube video on how I would like it done, and he was laughing because he knows me really well, and he's like, you know, you're being particular about this, but I know exactly what I'm doing, and I was like, I know, but I just want to make sure that you isolate it and you do it this specific way. But they usually any dentists would get offended if you tell them how to do their job, but the Japanese do have it down to a science. Shivi, both are best friend. Nihal, only with me. Guys, I apologize if I missed your previous messages. If you don't mind retyping it, this is one of the very rare times where I just skip to the bottom, but it is stressful when I'm trying to catch up. What is it that you were so uncomfortable with going live? It's the anxiety, Kimchi, you know, like going live and just like, you know, feeling like I'm gonna freeze up, you know, or I don't know. Just so many thoughts just go through my head. It's just the anxiety that I'm going and I'm putting myself out in the public. It kind of feels like you're naked and on stage, you know, in front of the world. It's that kind of feeling. Okay, be happy. Only you. How's your day been, Mark? Dads are the only ones as me and who wants you to grow. I lost him in 2012, but since then I challenged a lot. Then I realized you lose so much in the process of growth, and that's how the world is. That is how the world works. But I mean, what do you mean you lose so much in the process of growth? I don't think you lose. I think you gain in the process of growth. But dads do really push you. Moms do too. I'm not taking any away from the moms. By the way, guys, I checked the stats. Females are climbing up, guys. We almost have an even ratio of males to females on this channel, subscribers-wise, which is pretty insane. Mo, you are in the background while I am playing COD. Which one are you playing? Which Call of Duty are you playing? Hardik, I see you soon for this. I will see you soon. Wait, where are you going, Shivani? But it's all... Ruk jao Shivani. But it's all good for. Was a nice day, Whitey. Hung out with my horse for a few hours, nothing else. Mark, you ever gonna put Erickson on camera? Okay, I'm going to sleep, bro. Good night, Nihao. I'll see you later, brother. Thanks so much for joining. Why you're great with this, with conversation and good looking and open minded. I think it has a lot to do with maybe self confidence. It's self confidence and self esteem. That's what it is. Where maybe I appear as very self confident, or that I have a high self esteem. Maybe it appears that way, or maybe you guys can see right through it. You know, I don't know what your version is, but I'd love to hear your analysis, guys. If you guys want to analyze me, go for it. You know, I'll tell you if you're right or wrong, or maybe possibility something I got to think about later. But you guys are the viewers. Some of you guys have very like. I feel like I'm very analytical. When I watch somebody or I meet somebody, I feel like I can get a good read on them. You know. So Kimchi or anybody here, if you guys have some thoughts or you just want to share what you think. But yeah, it's nerve wracking. You know, to get on there. The thought in my mind that constantly appears is, all right, it's what if nobody shows up? You know, it's one of those days where I go back to the beginning. In the beginning, I would be on live and there was nobody there. That is like my worst fear. Like I go live and then there's nobody there and I'm like, shit, man, where are all my friends? You know, like abandoned, like Blue does to me. I blame it all on Blue. Why you're great with conversation, good looking, open minded, and thanks a lot, Kimchi. I appreciate that. Mo, I need some. But there's some people that you know you can tell they don't hesitate at all going live. They don't have that nerve wracking feeling. To me, it doesn't appear that way. Mo is one of them. Sam is another one. Kyle, I think, gets a little nervous on screen. Mark, I think, is just a natural on screen. He just because Mark just doesn't give a shit about anything. He just does what he does. Those are some of the few people that I see that don't think twice about like these things are not even. It's not even a thing. Like it's just whatever, you know. Bye, Hardik. Bye. I'll see you later, Nihal. Appreciate you, brother. Good night, Nihal. The other dentist office don't know what to measure. By Chevy, you lose negative weight and growth. You lose negative weight with growth. Yes, that does make sense, Kimchi. Body odor 6, BO6. Five or six times now, I've had everything set up to go live and was about to push the button when I got notification that one of my good friends just went live. Elizabeth, you know what I think you need to do? You already can read what I'm going to say, right? You can't worry about who's live, right? Nobody owns the internet. If you felt like going live right now, you should just go ahead and do it. And never doubt that I'm ever going to be like, why did Elizabeth go live when I'm live? You know, we have the same group of friends or whatever. It doesn't matter, you know, like it's the only thing that I hate is just that, I wouldn't say hate, that's a bad word. I don't like to use that word. It's just that I don't like to miss your lives. I like to be there as well, but I could watch the recording. It's better when it's live that I'm interacting with you. But when you feel it, like when your heart is telling you that you're ready to go live, you just got to push that and just be like, screw it, I'm doing it because this is the time where I feel like I'm ready, and don't let that moment just pass you by. Because, you know, a lot of people, believe it or not, Elizabeth, I feel like you're therapeutic to a lot of people as well. So I feel like you're doing them a disservice. Even though you feel like you're kind of maybe being loyal, or you feel like you don't want to, I know you're also not confrontational, you know? So you like to avoid that. But in general, you're just a nice person, you know? But I hope you do that. Step out of your comfort zone and you're just like, no, I'm just going to go live, you know? And you're not being rude by doing that at all. And I promise you, I 100% guarantee you, I will not feel an ounce of, what's the word I'm looking for? Crap. I gotta move again, guys. Hold on. right. People are so critical. You have a piece of sand on your face you didn't see after coming off the beach, and people jump on you. Why I understand who some can handle. Exactly, Laura. People are very, very critical. And look, I don't mind it because I'm actually asking you guys to be critical and try to critique me or give me constructive criticism, things I can change. Things I can change are out of my control, right? But if you say, hey, listen, sometimes I feel like you're a dick, when you do this or that or whatever, I don't mind. I'm open to listening to that, or hey, your face is too close to the camera, or you're not centered, or that stuff I really appreciate because I want to know it from a viewer's perspective. But anything that helps, I'm always open to hear your feedback. But people are very critical. I do get that, and that is. I feel like Mark and Trish know when to handle that. Like I feel I know I can handle all the trolls, and they know I can do it too. But they just certain ones they'll let some pass. They're like, all right, this one's a funny troll, let them through, and then there's some they're just like, all right, whatever, It depends on. I think they read the room. You come across very convenient. Absolutely, moms are full of kindness and nurturing. I was a lost guy before I lost him. Then came two women I had to take care of as a 20-year-old. So I feel maybe because I was a bad child. Wait, hang on. Absolutely, absolutely. Moms are full of kindness and nurturing. I was a lost guy before I lost him. Then came two women I had to take care of as a 20-year-old. So I feel maybe because I was bad. No, you can't blame any of that on yourself, Razor. And God made me go through that, through what I went through so that I can become better. I'm a little lost with that. So you feel like karma? You think that it's karma. Did you do anything wrong? Did you actually do anything wrong where you felt like it came back to you? Like done, we have Puneet Pandey. Thank you, Puneet. Bahut shukriya. Good to see you, brother. You do come across as confident. Yeah, I think that's a facade, though, Tina. I do come across as confident. I mean, I could stand my ground. When I stand my ground, I'm very confident in myself. But I also do think that I'm not as confident as I appear to be. In my mind, I am not. Does that make any sense? So if you ask anybody that meets me, let's just say you bumped into someone or you spoke to my employees or you spoke to anyone, a family member even, they'd be like, yeah, he's a very confident guy. But I don't really feel like I'm confident, if that makes any sense. I compliment the grammar and punctuation is exceptional, especially online chats usual. It's a loss right now. I think live streaming has placed you in a hypomanic state. Hypomanic state. Not really. Why do you say that? Give me more details, Mo. Let's elaborate a little. Most things out of my comfort zones are things I shouldn't be doing anyways. Not true, Barefoot Mafia. If it's not comfortable for you, sometimes you got to break those barriers, knock them down. Think of your brain as separate from you. You were given this mind, and this mind is something that challenges you. It tells you, Barefoot, don't do this, or you suck, or, that's not possible. And then sometimes you have to, or let's just say with me, if anybody tells me not to do something, I have the Cardinals here. If somebody tells me not to do something, I feel like doing it more, because you're just naturally rebellious, So I think that you have to get to know your mind. And I've had a long discussion about this before where you got to kind of work with it. You have to get to know your mind. And as you get older, you get a better understanding of the way your mind works. And once you get to the point where you understand it and you're like, no, I know the way I operate. I know the way my mind operates. Sometimes it tells me I can't do things, or sometimes it, there's so many things that your mind controls. And usually it's unnecessary stuff. And eventually you get to a point where you're content. I'm still working on that, but I feel like I'm a lot more in a better place than I was when I was younger. Is there any poker after live? Not during the day live, Kapil. Good to see you, brother. And that was fun last night, man. Good to chat with you, man. That was really awesome. Last night we had a full table on the poker table and people waiting in the waiting area. I've never seen that before. That was pretty awesome. But it was nice. We had a voice chat while we were playing poker, so we all were interacting, and it was fun. Kapil was on there. He's from India, from Rajasthan. So he was chit chatting, we were sharing our family situation, and like Sam was there, Kyle was there, Ron was there. So it was nice. It was a great chatting session. And then I ended early again, slept on time, guys. 2 days in a row. I wasn't up just doom scrolling the entire time, but I did take a bathroom break and then I jumped on Sia's real quick. I think everyone has that fear of no one showing up. That's one of my main fears, Kimchi. Happy Raksha Bandhan, Hardik Bhaiya. Happy Raksha Bandhan, Puneet. Thank you so much, man. I got my Rockies over here. Mark is my mentor. All right, guys, we're going to do it again, all right? We're going to do another quick skip. Nice, bro. I'll be live again Friday next week, your Thursday. Sounds good, Whitey. I'll be there, brother. I have my notifications on for you, so I'll be there. When will be the Family Feud? It's fixed time for Family Feud. Couple, I promise you I will get back to you because I want to make sure that you're available and you don't miss this one. So I will coordinate with you. Hi, good afternoon. We got Jody Genealogy. What's going on, Jody? Looks like the spot I'm sitting at. Yeah, let me give you a view. Hang on one second. Let me get this ready in the meantime. Let me give you a view, Jody. It was pouring. We had thunderstorms. But it's beautiful even in the rain. Tina, are you still here? Hey, Jody, Puneet, hello. What's up, Puneet? Sorry it took me so long. It happened yesterday morning, and I just went to my friend's live. Hang on. I just went to my friend's live instead, which turned out to be a good thing because I'm a mod for him, and he gets hella trolls. He needed me. He has 260,000 subs. That is madness. Yeah, but what about you? Like, what about somebody that maybe was waiting for you to go live? Jody, thank you so much for the star. Appreciate it. What about someone that may have needed Elizabeth? Like, let's just say if you were on and you could have helped someone, and they were going through a bad time or something, Do you ever think of it that way? Because you are therapy to some people. Or you're therapeutic to me. Honestly, I don't care what people think about me anymore. I just do what I want to do. Good for you, Dirty. Hi, Jody. Everyone's saying hi to each other. Aman Lokand, it looks like the photo placed in background. Is it real? Yes, it's real, brother. I showed you guys. This is AI. It is not AI, man. I am AI. I am Jeff Brownblum, also known as Sundar Pichai. Sometimes. That is very real. It is his backyard. Hi, Kimchi. Optimus Prime is dead. I hope he was... Okay, let me see. Gyro, no, very real. That makes sense. Anyone connect to me? Puneet. By the way, guys, I did get rid of some people because it was getting a little too subscription based in here, a little too much of that. It was kind of overwhelming. Do you guys agree with that? We got Blue. Thank you for the golden poop. Kimchi, because Gyro's a clown. Do you guys agree with that, or do you feel like it was just me? I don't like that vibe. Survival Empire. What's going on, Survival? I'm not saying that I like the networking. I like it when you guys are doing the networking. I just don't like it when someone says, give me blue, or they don't say hi or anything. They're just like, give me blue, and then pin me, and that kind of rubs me the wrong way. It rubs Hardik the wrong way. So many ways of supporting this amazing channel, that's right. So many ways of supporting this amazing channel, like sub, active in chat, comments, and posted content, and share. That's right, guys. If you didn't hit that like button, please do so now, and you're welcome to join the crew. We got a great community over here. 3:36. I'm 4 minutes behind again. Unbelievable. What's going on, guys? What is going on? Did I miss anything? I asked you guys an important question for critique and your analysis. And then I missed a whole bunch of things. Did I miss anything? Maybe I got to go back and look at this live when it's, but I never do that. You skipped me again, sorry, CD. It was not intentional, brother. You have to see Funky's lightning storm. Yes, I did see some of that. Everyone was so kind and gentle. Jody, I am very happy to find such pals. Dude, we're very happy that you're part of the community, couple. You're a great value add. You bring a lot to the table, and we really appreciate you, man. You are therapy to some people, man. You are thoughtful. Hey, thanks a lot, Razor. I appreciate it, man. Still here, H? All right, Tina's still here. Sometimes I take random attendance. Jody, hell yeah, brother. This is a business, bro. YouTube is a business. I don't treat it like a business. I mean, put it this way. I have a habit of being very structured with everything that I do. Like if I do something, I want to do it to the best of my ability. And so, which is why you'll always see me on time for my lives and stuff. I do come prepared most of the time. And I do like to evolve. Like I like to make it better. So I do treat it like a business at times, but not so much so where like I already feel like the channel got monetized. We got the 1,000 subs and it's going to grow organically. Like I'm not going to think about it. I'm not just going to be like, all right, now let me get greedy and let me just try. I know I could get a lot more subs by doing certain things like paying for promotions, which I'm saying some people do that and there's nothing wrong with doing that. There's so many different ways of skinning a cat. But I'm just happy with the way things are now. You know, we got a great community. I love hanging out with you guys. If it grows, it's going to grow organically, and that's fine. No rush. What do you mean subscription base? What were we talking about, Kimchi? Remind me what we were saying. I don't even remember saying the word subscription. Did I say the word subscription? HS, I agree with you. It gets too much. Okay. I hate that shit too. Okay. You guys know what I'm talking about. I agree as well. 3 of you. All right, guys. We see eye to eye. We see eye to eye. I haven't tuned channel where there's actual content. It's just, yeah. And I don't want that. I never want this to be one of those channels where that's all it's about, you know? But it's like a catch-22, guys. Here's my struggle. It's like they do come in, they interact a little bit sometimes. Some of them interact and they also do that. But I don't go on anyone's channel and do that, you know? I'll go over there, I'll say, don't pin me, and I'll say, I just wanted to say hi. How are you doing? That's it. So I don't know, man. I feel like they do. Some of them do support back. They come back here, you know, they say hi, they interact. Some of them are just there for one purpose. It's like, what can you do for me? You know, they jump on the live and they're like, what can you do for me? What can you give me? You know? What's up, H? Always helping me get my daily goon. What's going on, John Smith? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. How's your day going? It is pouring out here. Well, actually, it just stopped. So we may walk in the wet grass to help John Smith with his gooning session. I am back. Teachers should send homework home. Well, don't they? What did I miss? Hi again. Kimchi, did I miss anything? Did you type something? Because I did fast forward. Did any of you give me an analysis that I missed? And I'm still waiting on Mo. He said a hypomanic state. I wanted to know what he was referring. I'll consider my stream a success when I start getting random trolls. So you think that's a good thing? I mean, I don't mind the trolls, right? Some of them are super funny. You look at Fart Baby. Fart Baby's freaking hilarious, you know? We have some funny trolls. And I feel like they do add a lot of value, you know? But I don't think that's success. I think success is like when you have a community, when you have the regulars that come in there and then this is the first what's going to happen. You have regulars and then they come to your channel and then you're just like, damn, man, how are these people always here? The same group of people always here to hang out with me, like, you know, and then you're just like, how is that possible? You know, like, and then you question it and then it takes time to sink in and then you're just like, damn, man, this is real. You know, it feels like I'm in a dream. You know, I talk to my wife about this all the time. I'm like, I've never been, I don't like to say it because I feel like I'll get like nazar. Nazar means like you say it out loud and then it gets snatched away from you, you know? But you guys kind of get to catch the drift. Be right back. Sounds good. What does organically grown in this context? Organically grown means people come onto the live stream, they enjoy it, and they subscribe. Versus me going on other channels and I tell them not to pin my channel, but even then they'll be like, "Oh, by the way, H Security is here. Jump onto his channel, and then he'll comment back to you, and you guys can connect or whatever, this and that." I like it when it's uh, and it does happen with friends, even with close friends, and that's all right. But I don't want it to be the only thing that's discussed. Like we're just like, oh, by the way, let's do this, do this, do this, do that, do that. No, just let's just sit back and enjoy. Let's just chat. Let's just goon together. MST Hardik uses Moroccan titty oil on his chest. That's right, man. That is right. Gives it a nice. It's not too shiny. It's like a nice sheen, kind of matte sheen, kind of. People behind build communities. Some people build traffic, brother. Some people build communities. Some people build traffic. Yes, and I'm building a community. That's what I want, Razor. If you go back to my short, it was a black and white short where Guzarish is playing in the background. Um, it was funny, because I had a picture of a penis over there and my name. But there was a lot of truth to that as well. So it was funny, and there was also seriousness in there. Like that's the community that I wanted to build, and then we built that together. But not in my wildest dreams did I ever think that that was possible. But I think that a lot of us share a lot of characteristics. If like, let's just say if I could get one of these sheets, where YouTube takes your whole analysis of your. Well, wait a second. Let me make sure there's nothing I could dox myself. Yeah. So, YouTube like gives you a whole analysis of your channel. Like the male to female, percentages and all this stuff, and what audience interests, shopping interests. But what they don't tell you is like what would be really cool is that what common personality traits your viewers have. So imagine like, and they're tracking all this, right? Like they could see what MST looks at, what Kapil looks at, what Laura looks at, what Tina looks at, what Trish, Mark, Razor, all of you guys. Google knows you better than you think, right? It's already analyzed us. It's already it knows how crazy Mark is. It knows that Mark looks at weird stuff, No, but it knows a lot about us. It knows like how open-minded we are, how willing we are to try new things. There's all these metrics that we are not exposed to, right? And so now I feel like in this room right now, the group of people that we constantly have, we have open-minded people in here, we have people who are trying to learn something, that's the common denominator. And a few more things as well, maybe the same sense of humor in some areas, Hardik, are you going to visit India next month? No, not next month. So I was talking to my wife. She's thinking about sometime late next year. I just hope it's not during monsoon season. H, do you go on another channel and spend more than high? What do you mean more than high? H, do you go on another channel and spend more than a high? Oh, very few channels. Shivani's channel, Kyle's channel, Elizabeth, Sam when she was on. There's a few more that I'm missing, but the rest are just highs. And by the way, if any of you guys do go live or you guys want some input or whatever, or anything that I could help with, look, this is not a big channel or anything, but I always encourage you all to try it because I think that it helped me in a lot of ways. And so I hope you guys all give it a shot at least once. If you guys ever want any insight or any way that I could assist, I'm more than happy to share that information. And where is Fart Baby? He was here last night. He joined in towards the very end. Someone just said, thanks for the invite. I don't know anyone on Discord. So, who's the someone? I don't know. I'm lost. Fart Baby showed up at last minute. Evil Eye is Nazar. Yes. And I feel like when I say something sometimes, it the opposite happens. So I get very cautious to share good news. I think community is a great thing. It is definitely. It definitely. I feel like it's what I was missing my entire life probably. And at age 46, I'm figuring this out. You know, unsolicited. The conversation here is real, and that is what I enjoy and keeps me coming back. Well, that's awesome to hear, Kimchi. It is a great. Where did you send pic phone? What are we talking about? On Discord. On Discord, you could send it. Does your wife watch at any time? Yeah, she watches randomly. She'll jump on. She'll take a look at old lives when she's at work. She'll leave it playing, and she'll have a headphone in, and watch those. But not always. Whenever she has time. I rarely see you in my lives. H, maybe you just lurk. Um, no, the one that you did last, that was like in the wee, during the wee hours. Um, but when you or when I'm at tennis, you go live during that time. So usually it's just a timing thing. But even when you and Blue went live, that was while I was at tennis, and then I had to catch the recording on that one, which was hilarious. It was a good one. Um, but yeah, most of your lives I do make when it's not in weird hours. Laura, thank you. Do you watch? And that's another thing that I'm trying to do. So before I'd be like, oh, you know what? Let me stay up. This person is going live. I want to support them. And now I'm like, no, it's messing with my brain chemistry. Like my timings are getting all off. And this is for 2 days now. I've been really structured with my sleep schedule, and I feel so much better. Like my mind just feels more clear. I feel like I'm functioning better at work, getting my things done. I'm not so stressed out because I feel like I'm dropping the ball everywhere. I agree. YouTube knows you better than exactly. I agree with that. Dark humor. Agent Wolf in the house. What's up, Agent Wolf? I still remember first trolling posts, and look at me now. Mark was a master troll, and then ended up being a managing mod. Hello, sir. How are you? I'm doing fantastic, Shiva Chauhan. How are you? Guys, for all of you that are here, please join the Discord. Anyone that's new here, I'm 46 years old, happily married, father of three, with three daughters, ages 15, 4, and 5. I'm in Long Island, New York, and I'm in real estate and construction. There's a Discord link on my channel. And that's it. Join the Discord. We have a great community of like about 60 or 65 people on there. And it's just great to keep up with you all outside of the live stream as well. So we have good people on here. I think you guys would fit in perfectly. Well, maybe some of you. And if not, we'll just kick you out. It's all right. Hardik, do you know why Indians eat with hands? Because it tastes better, Kapil. It tastes better when you take it and you take your hand and you just scoop it up and you eat it. But I'll be honest, man. Yesterday I ordered food and I did put on a nitrile glove because I didn't want to get the turmeric all over my hands. Because then you get that stain and it just doesn't come off. Sadia in the house. Was good. Sadia in the house. Good to see you, Sadia. How you doing? What the fuck is Fart Baby? Fart Baby is a regular troll on here. He comes on during the evening and he's hilarious. That is one thing I will not do live. What are we talking about, Kimchi? It's hard for me to remember what we were talking about previously. I would never. That's one thing I will not do. Oh, you will not go live. Got it. But now that you said, oh, you didn't say the word never. We got round-headed humanity in the house. What's going on? Yes, Sundar Pichai reporting for duty. How you doing, brother? Let's see. Let me catch up. I just want to be able to hop on your StreamYard. That's my life. Dude, you never hop on anyway. People ask me, they're like, don't you get offended that Mark doesn't jump on your StreamYard? I'm like, no, that's just him. Maybe he's having technical issues and it just, coincidentally, every single time that it's on my StreamYard. But Mark, I can't, even if it is the reason, I don't know. I can't. It doesn't bother me. It's whatever to me. It's like as long as you're here, and I still got you as a friend. That's all that matters. BO6 lobby hears your stream in the background, and they are getting upset with me. It's making me happy. Mo, are you going to tell me what you were saying about the hypomanic state? Jeez, you can't make a statement like that and leave me hanging, brother. I understand difficult to keep up with everyone's live stream. All right, guys, we're going to do another fast forward. Ready? Did it. I find myself watching real people, meaning the unperfect channel that don't show. Hang on. I find myself watching real people, meaning the unperfect channel that don't show just their perfect good days, but real life. There is one channel like that I watch, but I stopped watching it just because it was some drama going on. But I don't know. Sometimes like I go on channels like I like Shawnee's channel, right? I like going on her channel because it's just like uplifting. It's positive. She's always happy. She's always got positive vibes. I don't want to see her sad. Even if she is sad, I'm just like, just always stay positive, always stay happy, you know? But I get it. Sometimes you want that imperfection because it brings authenticity. It makes us feel all the same. It makes us feel like this is real life and it's not fake, you know? So I get that. But I try not to bring any depressing shit on here, like, you know, in my life or whatever, just because this is kind of my therapy as well, you know? You guys help me with that as well. So I kind of don't want to bitch and moan about things and complain, you know? Like I kind of want to just, it's kind of like the same concept that Shawnee has. I would love to be on a live with Mark. Yeah, Mark is fun, man, but he doesn't like me. It is absolutely the only reason. Your mom, jean wearing clown. First of all, I can't remember the last time I wore jeans, all right? I wear slacks all the time. Actually, I do wear jeans when I mow the lawn. Just in case it's a blade or something that's gonna hit me. Jesus is soon coming. Sadi, what the fuck you mean? That's why I commit felonies. What's up, stinky farter? How you doing, brother? Welcome to the live stream. I can't elaborate on a live as long as your healthy and relationships are not negatively impacted. It's not. You can comment on here. I'm not going to get offended by anything you say on here, Mo. I'd rather you do it here than tell me privately. Put it that way. It's all right. I want to dig together. Oh, we got my brother, H Insecurity. Hey, twin. What's up, twin? Good to see you, man. You guys know my twin brother, right? At birth, he was born and he was always insecure. So I'm H Security. He's H Insecurity. Hang on, I gotta pin him on the bottom. It's probably actually good for the stream. Morning, everyone. What's up, Phils? We will one day, Elizabeth, we're going to do the Trivial Pursuit cards. Trivial Pursuit. You helped me with my insecurities. So I've been doing that all your life, man. You know, mom always said to help you out, H Insecurity. I have seen many reasons for this, which I believe is inappropriate answers. The actual answer is Indian food is designed to be eaten by hand. There is no culture of chopsticks or fork or in ancestors' time. Yeah, there are a lot of reasons, but I think it was also like poverty or utensils. Like before that, they were just like, we have to use our hands. There's no other way of eating chapati or roti or mani or naan. Those are the methods, you know. But I really do feel like it tastes better when you eat it. I remember when I was younger, when your mom's feeding you while you're playing video games and stuff. Hardik used to be there playing Nintendo or Atari, and then my mom would be feeding me bites, and I felt like it tasted better. I go to church for 10 years so I can do something naughty. It's like holding in a poop. You're waiting for that time to be bad. Sadia, do a 1v1 with him. Oh, if you mess with your 18. I'm the one who will get offended. I'm way more insecure. Yo, Agent Security, where are you joining us from? Are you in the US? What state are you in? Or, I mean, if it's private, it's all good. I'm in New York, by the way. Where does my brother live? Where does my brother, Agent Security, Shani is one of those people that even on hard days will always be smiling and happy. Don't to avoid the hard time, but know it's going to work out for better. Exactly, and that's what I like about her. Some cultures have made forks and bowls. My culture, we enjoy eating with two sticks. Okay, with chopsticks. I enjoy like if I'm eating certain cuisines, if I'm eating Chinese food, I do enjoy chopsticks. Or Japanese food. Like, I mean, how else can you eat sushi, right? All right, let's get a little comfortable. Man, I feel so guilty that I skipped over some messages. I hope none of you take that personally. Um, but I mean, I just want to keep up with the chat and not feel like I'm constantly running my mouth just to keep up, you know? What power are your glasses, brother? Srini Chaudhary. My lenses are 4.5. Someone needs to make an H secretary account. Together it is funky. Srini Chaudhary said, "Hi, what's up, Chaudhary? Chaudhary Saab, aap kaise ho?" You know, whenever I see the name Chaudhary, it reminds me of Amrish Puri, and he'd be like, "Chaudhary Saab." You know, it's usually an inspector or a lawyer in Hindi movies. Chaudhary. By the way, what are you eating now, Kapil? I'm having this. Let me show you. Let me give you. I got some pretzels in here. I got some nuts. Got some cashews, almonds, raisins, pumpkin seeds. Yeah. Let's see. USA, brother. I'm currently in New Hampshire. Shout out to New Hampshire. H Insecurity, were you born there? By the way, what are you eating now? Happy Raksha Bandhan. We got Shar, right? Is it Shar? Happy Raksha Bandhan, brother. Namaste, like done. Okay, take care, Shar. Appreciate it. Happy Raksha Bandhan. Thank you. It's don't make any sense. Why are we pretending shit we eat? Eating with hand is dirty. It's not dirty. There's nothing dirty about it. I never said it was dirty. I just don't like the turmeric on my hands because then it stains my finger, and then it really bothers me every time I look at my fingers and I see that yellow. I am a car dweller with no air conditioning, so I always search for cooler weather. Dude, you live in your car? In New Hampshire, you live in your car. Dude, that's pretty crazy, man. How long have you been doing that for? H Insecurity was always a wild one when he was a kid. Always lived on the edge. New Hampshire is a beautiful state. Srini Chaudhary, oh brother, don't you know Hindi? Srini, मैं थोड़ा सा हिंदी आता हूँ, मैं सीख रहा हूँ. मेरा दोस्त मेरे को सिखा रहा है. You skipped my comment, H. Hang on one second, Elizabeth. I did not mean to do that, but I would love to check out what it is. Okay, Mark. My whole brand is being uncomfortably, unapologetically real. Yet sadly, I still can't completely unmask. One day, Elizabeth, one day. But I feel like you got to keep chiseling away day by day. You know, and when you take days off, you take a couple of steps back, and then again you gotta. That's true timing. Hopefully, I read your message now. I rarely see you in my lives, Age. I've enjoyed some actual content. Okay, I think I got to most of them. Did I read it now, Elizabeth? 401, and I'm at 404. Again, Kimchi, that's so true. 5 golden, no income taxes. One of the 5 golden geese. What do you mean no income taxes? No income taxes because you don't have a job, or is there something about New Hampshire that I don't know? Pray for Nepal. Prayers for Nepal. I heard there's been a lot of deaths out there. It's very, very sad to hear, man. So prayers to Nepal. What's happening in Nepal? There was some sort of flood out there, and a lot of lives were lost. Mark, can you fill us in? Chat chowdhury. That's high protein, but it would never satiate my belly. Yeah, just you know what? It also helps with my anxiousness when I go live, just to munch on something. It just Makes it, it's like soothing. Terrible flooding in Nepal. Ancient security, absolutely ancient security. I was born in a southern state, one named after a former English queen. Louisiana? What is it? English queen? English queen. What state is named after an English queen? Marky Mark? Whenever there's something where I gotta think and I don't know the answer to, it's Mark. Mark's like the encyclopedia. Remember back in the days where you have to go, you have A, B, C, D, the whole alphabet? And now life out west is one of those newest states. Like if Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, if I had to phone a friend, I would phone him, but he wouldn't pick up. Such a tragedy in Nepal, a glacier broke and sent a giant flood down the valley and devastated the area. Climate change is real. Damn, man, that's crazy. Nepal is effed up right now. Boston Bill in the house. What's going on, Boston Bill? Good to see you, brother. Profile of political chaos in Nepal. Yeah, so true. 6 months for this trip, and this is my longest trip so far. But off and on for the past 3 years. There are 5 states with zero income taxes, including New Hampshire, Montana, Florida, Texas, and somebody tell us the other. Wait, so Agent Security, are you working out in New Hampshire? You're living in your... Let me get this straight. Tell me if I got anything wrong, all right? You live in New Hampshire. You've been there for 6 months. There's no income tax over there. And you live in your car. Do you have a job? I'm guessing you have a job because that's why you like that there's no income tax. I can't eat on live, but I mean, dude, that's got to be difficult living in your car. And why don't you go live if you live in your car, man? That's a lot of content. People love to see real life, people living in their car. There's so many channels like that. Well, not a lot, but Wonky Eye. Yes, I know, Wonky Eye. What's going on, Pencil? Welcome to the live stream. Never mind, it was named after King Charles. Wait, hang on. King Charles from France. You never had a chance, bro. Okay, got it. Let's see, Charleston. Are you going live in the evening? I always go live in the evening, Koppel. So I will be going live at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what time that is in India, though. The Handsome as Fuck Man channel. John Taylor, you always come in here being so positive, boosting my self-esteem. Thank you for that, brother. Shani, it's me. Shani, we were just talking about you. Just talking about you. All bad things. No, I'm kidding. All good things as always, Shani. Yes, I live in Versa. Removed the passenger seat and built a bed. I do gig apps for work. It's a challenge, but it's worth it. What do you mean by gig apps? Like, can you give me an example? And is it fun? Would you consider it being like adventurous and fun, or do you feel like it's getting old and you're just kind of sick of it and you're just like, all right, I can only do this for this much longer, and then I gotta, live in a house? Or did it probably started off adventurous and then later on got boring, or maybe you still enjoy it? He is ringing, Shani. We're talking about Agent Wolf, Sadia. 9 a.m. I think translate to 6 p.m. in India, I guess. Okay. So, Kapil, I'll be live streaming at 6 p.m. India Standard Time then. We think. You have to double check that. 12:30 a.m. Indian time when you get live. Okay, so it's 12:30 when I do my day live. Gotcha. You know what's weird? That it's not rounded to the hour. I thought like 3 p.m. is 12:30 over there, What did you talk about me? I want to know. I want to boost my self-esteem. I'm back from Florida. I'm good, couple. Health is fine. And you, brother? Sadia, bro, is just 17. I beg he only thinks of... Hang on. At Sadia... Okay, that's to Sadia anyway, so I won't... I do 6 gig apps. DoorDash... Oh, okay, got it. Gig apps like that. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart, Amazon Flex, Roadie, and Spark. I can take a month off if I want, or just change locations. It can get boring, but that's when I'll just take off of work. But now, how long do you think you could do this for? until you're just like, all right, I'm done. Because I know you're doing these gigs, but you're also living in your car, right? So are there time, and how do you shower, man? I get so many questions with this. It's interesting. I remember when I was younger, I always wanted to do something like that, but there was no way to make a living doing that. And I'm kind of glad in retrospect I didn't do it because um, I feel like it also would have taken a toll on me. But maybe it's an experiment that I should have tried in my younger days. You get that independence, you get that sense of adventure. It would have ticked off a lot of boxes. 6:30 in India. How old are you, by the way, Asian security? 6:30 in India. Just checked. Okay, so it's confirmed. 6:30 in India. What is H security? I am AI. Can you tell? Mark, nice to meet you, Chinaman or Japanese man. Count Mark for. We got Artful in the house. What's up, Arthur? How you doing, brother? Beautiful day out here. Stopped raining finally, and now it's just like cloudy, but it's nice. It's peaceful. Tap your screen, guys. That's right, guys. Double tap that screen. And as you know, you could see the effects. Elizabeth, Mark, and Trish, you could see the effects because I did make some changes where a lot of them were unmodded. So I'm sure like they came on here and they saw it and they were just like, screw it. I'm not hitting that like button. But who cares, right? Like, I mean, like it gets too chaotic like that. Be right back. Time zone research. I always enjoy your calm energy over here. You're so nice to people, so generous. Thank you so much for being you. You as well, Shani. Thank you so much. We were saying a lot of nice things about you. Like, I like coming to your channel. We were talking about how, like, I use your channel as like a therapy session. Like, you're always positive. And even though, like, some people like to see the authentic stuff, they want to see the bad times and the good times, but I kind of like how you're just always positive because it makes me forget about my problems as well. Hey, Paul, my friend, how are you doing today? Yes, how you doing, Arthur? I like to call him Arthur for some reason because he's an artist. Sadia, bro, he's around 24. How old do you know? Shiva Chauhan, sir, good night. Good night, Shiva. Shiva, I didn't even get to chat with you, man. But I'll catch up with you next time, brother. Usually I do like interacting with you. We usually get some time in there, but I know today was all over the place. Definitely no on the comfort zone challenge. Well, Arthur, that's what I was talking about, man. Sometimes you got to push that. You got to test yourself and try to get, because our mind tries to take control, tries to tell us that we can't do things or we can't, or I'll put it a different way. Arthur, think of the times that you went out of your comfort zone and tried something. How many let's just say it was 10 times that you could think of, or 5 times. Out of those 5 times, how many of those times were you like, oh, it was a good thing that I did coming out of my comfort zone? And how many of those do you regret? I want to purchase land in full and build a homestead. I'm just trying to save up. I shower at Planet Fitness mostly public showers, which are rare, campgrounds or hotels, which gets expensive, and I'm 32. Or 32, you're young, man. Dude, that sounds like a good plan, man. And how are you doing with that? Like, do you feel like you're able to live comfortably right now? Or do you feel like you're struggling even while you're doing 6 gigs? Or would you recommend this to also anyone? Like, let's just say somebody else wanted to try it. Would you be like, yeah, definitely give it a shot? Or would you be like, nah, don't do it. It's not worth it. But it seems like you enjoy it. And I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're saving up. And I wish you the best. I hope you accomplish your dream of building your own homestead. And in full. I'm all about that, man. Like, when you buy it, try to buy it. And, I know it's not possible for everyone, but instead of paying these freaking interest rates, it was nice when the interest rates were like 2 to 3%, sometimes even in the high ones, not too long ago. When I used to troll people on that channel with my second account, I always see him talking sweet with her. Bro, I never saw him being this sweet with anyone. Wait a second. How will for you? I don't know who we're talking about. You know, there was this troll that I met on this other channel, and I was trying to get him to do an interview because I knew he was a big troll, like a real official troll, not just like a troll person that, but like someone that swats people, and that did a lot of bad stuff. And I was trying to get him to do an interview because I thought that would be so interesting. And he was like, "No, man." He goes, "You know, you seem really cool and stuff." And I was like, "All right, well, once if you ever change your mind, let me know." But that would have been an awesome interview because he's like, "No, I changed my ways." You know, because I asked him, "Do you have any remorse, any guilt for what what you've done?" And he's like, "Yeah, of course I have remorse. You know, I feel bad about what I did, but it's nice to hear." And he was sharing some of his stories, and I was like, "Dude, I would love to just get you on a StreamYard where you could use audio only." He's like, "No, I don't want to talk about it because it just makes me feel bad." Koppel, I picked up my favorite sandwich. What kind of sandwich did you get, Mark? Kimchi is always amazing. Kimchi is just kimchi. Love you, Shani. Mark, wow, sandwich. Hello, Madame Bibi. Bonjour, Madame Bibi. Bienvenue. How are you? Well, then you should build a community at H if you really think is therapy. I absolutely know it's therapy. You know, I tell my wife, I have this conversation with her like, never in my life have I gone this span of time um, not being like in a funk, like, like where you're down, where you're depressed, Um, and I have all of you as the reason. It's definitely that. I've narrowed it down. I've analyzed it, and that's what it is. I go live on my real channel. Dude, can you tell me what your real channel is, man? I'd love to join in. We'd all love to join in if you'd share that, if you're okay with it. It always ended badly. Sadia, what I have seen in this, okay, you guys are talking to each other, so I don't want to, every single time it was a good thing when I went and tried something that made me nervous. Exactly. Like I said, out of all the times that I could think of, there was only one time where my gut said, don't do it. I did it, and then it was not a good thing. I'm no longer a young lady. I am married. Plus, she said she was around. Thanks, twin. You're a great guy. Hey, thanks a lot, H Insecurity. You too, man. But I want to know what your channel is, man. And I'm not trying to set you up on anything. Like, I just love to show support, hang out, get to know you as well. I always said no to sushi until 14 years ago, and I wish I tried it earlier because I absolutely love sushi and sashimi. Yeah, sushi is freaking amazing. I know quite a few people who are grossed out by sushi, and I'm like, you are missing out. But you know what? I took a break from sushi, kimchi, and I'll tell you why. Because, and it was a long break, and then I tried it again, and I'm still going back to the way it was, where I only eat avocado rolls now. Because I looked at sushi under a microscope. I made the mistake of doing that. And there's always parasites in there. It doesn't matter what kind of restaurants you get it from. There are parasites in there. I've put it under a microscope from several different restaurants, and I'm talking about high-end restaurants also. And you put it under a microscope on a slide, you will see it. And it grossed me out. And then after such a long period of time, my wife she took my kids over there, and I had some. And I was just like, you know what? It wasn't as good as I remember it. Could have been an off day, but I'm going back to avocado rolls. At H Insecurity, nice. Congratulations on the 1.42. Yeah, I forgot to congratulate you on that, man. That's a big deal. I'm a pro troll. I used to work with a big buff guy. One day he came in with a black eye. I told everyone he prevented a kidnapping. Everyone praised him, and he didn't know why. No, you're a good troll, man. You're harmless. Like I'm talking about real, like the bad trolls. There was a guy called Ricky with 3 Y's. He was the biggest troll I ever met. Well, 4 Y's, you mean? I haven't heard of that name though. Hello, HS and company. What's going on, BMG? Good to see you here. Welcome. How's your day going? He had 24K people subbed on him. I'm gonna admit him first. Advised him he started trolling me, but then he eventually locked his account. I don't know what's up now. Wolfie Favorite is 12-inch on fresh white baked sub, dressed with ham, capicoli, mortadella. Let me try to say it with that. I thought it's capicola, not capicoli. Mortadella, salami, provolone with lettuce, tomatoes, onions, and hot. Dude, that sounds amazing, man. Ah, man, you're starting it again. You're starting it again, Mark. Now I'm craving a nice ham sandwich. Ham, American cheese, lettuce, tomato, mayo on a poppy seed roll. I have it once a week. I can't eat meat which is not cooked. Razor, have you ever tried steak? Like a medium steak or medium well? True, but let's see. Razor, cooking meat is higher intelligence. Then intelligence became what normal people don't do. Cooking meat is higher intelligence. Then intelligence became what normal people don't do. India uses a single national time zone. Iran after the standard time. Afghanistan uses that. And more. Sri Lanka uses. Parasites in sushi. Thank God I don't eat sushi. Yup, they're there. Sushi quality has been getting bad. Absolutely, Mo. Damn, that was difficult. And I'm talking about years ago. I looked at it under a microscope years ago. That won't stop me. I never got sick from sushi. Yeah, you won't get sick. I'm saying, your stomach has a high enough pH where it kills all of that. But still, it's just to see it and knowing that I'm ingesting it, it was creeping me out. BLT I am craving. That sounds good too. It's always better not trying new things when I have panic attacks. Yeah, but what if you prevent those panic attacks by putting yourself in those positions and then you slowly start becoming immune to it, Kind of like, like when you're allergic to something and then doctors give you small doses of it so that you're not allergic to it. Is Family Feud today or tomorrow? I'm thinking to do it on Saturday. If we do it on Saturday, then we could do it for a late night. I love rare steak. I used to love medium rare, and then when I heard someone that passed away with mad cow, I was like, all right, now I go with medium well. But medium rare was good, kimchi. It is just perfect how it just melts in your mouth, kind of. I haven't had sushi in about 20 years. My daughter worked part-time in a sushi shop and took all that was left over from the day. I would eat 40 pieces plus a couple of California rolls. You're sushi'd out. I caught a really bad case of Giardia last year, so I'm extremely careful. How do you pronounce that? Giardia? Gardia? I've never heard of that before, Mo. That's never gone well. Yeah, it's not going to go well in the beginning, Like I sometimes throw myself in that situation purposely. I'm like, no, I feel uncomfortable about it. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm determined to do it because I want to be uncomfortable. I want to make it a norm, Your mindset is an important tool. Absolutely, kimchi. Mark, how old are you? Couple, I'm 57. Paul, I understand completely. Crazy to think Italians started here in my state. And guys, please don't think I'm being pushy and saying you have to do it this way. It's better for you. Like, I know it all. I don't know anything. I'm just sharing what works for me. And I'm just saying, hey, if it works for you, great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But if it does happen to work for you, I would be happy that I shared that, Because my daughter doesn't listen to anything I say. She doesn't take my advice. Mark, you are a grandpa. Nothing important enough to me. Honestly, sushi doesn't taste good. I just don't like the taste. It's an acquired taste, Sadia. Mo, Giardia. It's an evil... Dude, that's nasty, man. Hang on, I want to see where you got that from in case you shared it. Giardia. I caught a really bad case of Giardia last year, so I'm But what did you get it from? Did you get it from sushi? Or do you suspect you got it from sushi? And Mo, you still left me in the freaking dark, man. I'm still waiting for you to respond, unless I missed it. But you have to tell me either in Discord or on here. But I'm curious to know, and I promise I will not get offended by anything that you say. But I want to know the hypomania. Like, give me an example, I am half Malayali, so we eat beef, but I am half Gujarati. I don't like anything four-legged. Okay, so we eat beef, half Malayali, so we eat beef, but I'm half Gujarati. So half Malayali, half Gujarati. I don't like anything four-legged. So fish you like. What else can you eat? So just fish and beef? Well, beef has four legs, so I'm confused. Daughter not taking advice yet. My daughter, I mean, she listens to me more than she does my wife. She values my opinion, but the problem is that I never see her like. I know she respects what I say. She feels like things that I say are important, but she doesn't really apply it. Is what I'm saying. Like for example, she failed her contact exam, right? She wanted to get contacts. She was like, "Dad, I really want to get contacts." She was telling my wife as well. So I was like, "I'm telling you, you're gonna hate contacts." I hate contacts because, yeah, you feel the freedom where you don't have to wear glasses, but it gives me a headache. Like, and it's just a pain to take on and off, and you have to keep them very clean, and it's a whole process. Versus just waking up and putting on your glasses and you're off, off to the races. Anyway, so she failed her first contact lens exam, and then today was her second one. And I taught her how to do it. I was like, okay, this is what you're going to practice doing. You're going to take off your glasses. You're going to hold your eyelid up like this, hold your bottom lid down, and then look that way, and then touch the white part of your eye. And I go, wash your hands, of course, first. I didn't touch my eyes, by the way. But I was like, do that and practice that, where you can touch the white part. And, she said that she was doing it, but she still managed to fail her contact exam. Today she passed, so I'm curious to see what she looks like. She's probably really excited. She should be home by the time I'm done with this live, which I'm going to end shortly. But yeah, I remember that feeling when I first got my contacts. And you just feel like it's the coolest thing ever because it's a change, So it's pretty exciting. But no, sometimes she just pretends to listen. No cop, my daughter chose, but she doesn't listen to anything that my wife says. Nothing. It's like the rebellious stage. My daughter chose not to have kids, which I'm very okay with. She's living her dreams. That's all that matters, happiness. No way to know how I got it. But what did you suspect, Mo? I know you're analytical like that. You like to... Italian sub was not started because it was Italian, but because the man who invented it was Italian. It's a new fact. Mark, I respect you. I appreciate you. Mystic Mirage in the house. What's up, Mystic? How you doing, brother? Could have got it at work. All right. Razor, do you eat humans? I'm Mystic. Jeff Goldblum, Jeff Brownblum, Funkadelic. Welcome to the live. Any Hindi guys? Please hit that like button. We're almost at 40 likes. We're 5 shy from 40. If you guys haven't hit it, I know some people forget. Any Hindi song you like the most? Yes, Swarit. There is a song. Ranga Barse. I could actually sing it pretty well, well, I think it's pretty well, but I can't do it on live stream. One of my sisters got diverticulitis last year and had 2 feet of her large intestine removed. Damn, man. How do you get that, Mark? How do you get that? It's a disease, but is that a parasitic cause? Does it happen randomly to people? Fish, prawns is my favorite. Chicken is okay. I don't eat beef in India. If I go to the Middle East, then maybe may eat again. The barbecue with so many mouth sauces mean on real fire. I didn't know you have to take an exam for contacts. Yeah, now that's the way it works. Back in our days, they just give you the contacts and you got to figure it out yourself. Now you have to pay for an additional exam. After sorry, not the exam, you have to pay for a fitting fee. So after you take your contact lens exam, and then when they finally get or if they have it in stock or whatever, then somebody sits with you and teaches you how to do it or whatever, and you got to pay additional for that. If you fail it, you pay for it again. So this was her last try. If she failed it, it was like, you're not doing it again. Then contacts are just not meant for you. I think you look great in glasses. Hey, thanks a lot, Laura. Well, a lot of people tell me it's a little too oversized. Plus, I'm due for a new one, so I also want to switch up my look a little bit. So soon, Hardik, why don't you investigate laser shaping of your eyes? You can afford it. Yes, CD, I can afford it, and I do want to get it done. But there was somebody on here. Her name is Cookie. There's quite a few people that I know that got it done, and later on, they still have to wear a contact in one eye, or it's not perfect. And if I'm going to shell out that money, I want to make sure that I definitely do have 20/20 vision, and I don't want it to be temporary. Like it should last for a while. But I don't really mind the glasses. I mean, sometimes it gets annoying, but it's kind of nice with the work that I do. It's like I already have safety goggles on, so that's where it's beneficial. It took them 6 months to figure out what it was. Why would it take so long for them to do that? Like you would think that they would do a blood test, urine test, stool test, run those exams on it and figure out immediately. My first clubbing experience was huge in my teens. After that, I learned DJing and played until 2011. It was my way of stepping out of my comfort zone for pocket money, and I really enjoyed that. That is awesome, man. That's a pretty cool thing to do. One of my good friends is a DJ. I mean, he DJs on the side now. Now he works for Johnson & Johnson in IT, but he still DJs on the side. But it is fun. I would join him on these events, and we would have so much fun. This is back when I used to drink. And then my wife used to go also. We were dating at that time. Then we got married, and then his wife and my wife were best friends. So it was a cool thing. Forget about steak, just try dog. That's gross, man. Never gonna happen, Kabul. Never gonna happen. Diverticulitis, the inflammation of the diverticulitis, the terminal point of the large intestines. Lots of ways you could get it. You can do it on live stream. Get into that uncomfortable zone. Like what? Suggest something, Kimchi. Give me an idea. Diverticulum. Diverticulum. Sort of appendicitis, but on the other side of the abdomen. Got it, Mo. He looks similar to Pichai in glasses. I am Sundar Pichai, guys. Diverticulitis is usually caught eating wild game meat, but my sister has never eaten it. It's not common, so they don't test it, and it's been to a third world country. But that's what I don't get. Even if you haven't been to a third world country, it should just be part of the test. Why can't they just get that down by now? Statistically speaking, how many times have they missed these things because, they didn't test for it? It happens more often than you think. H Insecurity, #1 fan. Hello, H brother, how are you? I'm doing fantastic. Where did H Insecurity go? And we have another one. We have H Security #1 fan. Nice to meet you. Let me take a wild guess who that is. I'm gonna guess James. Am I right? By the way, guys, James is going live today. You're singing live. Kappa, what are you saying? Hi, #1 fan. What's going on, #1 fan? I definitely prefer eyeglasses over contacts. Me too. Sorry about your sister. Terrified about a new tick bite. Laura, Blue sent me about, something about that. I want to do a whole live on that, actually. That is scary stuff. Sorry about your sister. Terrified about the new tick virus that makes you not able to eat meat anymore. I don't know if that's a new one. That's an existing one where there's a lot of people who can't eat red meat because of a tick bite. Dog meat. Lasix is not as advanced. The Russians invented that. Which meat you like the most, Hardik? I'd say mutton. Mutton is my favorite meat. Then comes lamb. No, mutton, goat, lamb, then steak. I'm not James H. brother. Okay, now I know who you are. I think I know who you are. Justin. Justin in the house. Am I right? I agree, U.S. health industry is a capitalist complex, and cost is always the first concern of administration, preventing wasteful spending prior to over accurate diagnosis. I never knew that, tick bite and not eating red meat. Yeah, Kimchi, it's scary stuff. Guys, I am going to end the live stream. You guys can hear the lightning already, or the thunder. You can hear the thunder right now. So it's going to get pretty bad out here. I've been on for an hour and 35 minutes. I am going to call it. Sucks that we only got 35 likes, but it's all good. We have the evening live as well, and I don't think there's no reason to be focused on all that stuff. Correct answer, age brother. I was gonna guess at first, but I was like, wait, why would Justin come with this account? How you doing, Justin? How's everything going, man? How have you been? What's new in your hood? Sadia, take a drag, Justin. It's good for you. Take a hit. Sadia and Reza, you guys never had. Nobody has eaten dog meat except for Capo. I don't know anyone else who has tried it. The arrogant swine. I do not like challenges to my comfort zone. It's literally called a comfort zone. Now I have no problem stepping outside of that zone, but it's a zone. No, it must be comfort only. I agree. That's why it's called a comfort zone. But I feel like we've got to challenge our comfort zone. That was the whole topic. And well, put it this way, arrogant. I know you joined in late, so think of like the last 3 times that you did step out of your comfort zones. The rare few times that you probably did. How many of those times do you regret? And you were like, man, I wish I didn't do that. We're getting thunder also. Kimchi, where are you, by the way? I've eaten goat one time only, like Red October. And how did you like it, CD? Thanks everyone for spending time here, enjoying and supporting. Yeah, this was awesome. It's always awesome. I've only had one live that got me pretty disappointed, and that was because the topic of religion was there. It was one of our own mods that kept on discussing it. And you guys know I don't like the topic of religion or politics because it just creates division. But if you guys have noticed, people don't do it anymore on their own, which is great. Or maybe you guys get to them before they even start. But I haven't seen anything lately. Maybe once in a while they'll throw something about Jesus, and that's all right. It's just like a one-off or whatever. Someone wants to get it off their chest. I mean, that's all right. Before you leave, that's right, guys. Hit that thumbs up before you leave. No H brother, I am good. Justin, you know what? It's been a while since I chit-chatted with you, brother. And why aren't you on Discord, man? Take a little time, jump on Discord, play some poker with us sometimes. That reminds me, guys, all of you guys, we have a great community on Discord. Definitely jump on. We have 65 people on there. Yesterday we were playing poker, which was a freaking great time. And we have a voice channel as well. So we're playing poker and talking. Some people don't want to join the voice channel, which is totally fine. They just want to play poker. But it's good. We have a great community on there. So it's a nice way for us to keep in touch also outside of the live stream. And you guys are all welcome to join in. Thank you, HS. It's always a great time here. Kimchi for being here. And Sadia and Justin is a cigarette. Doesn't look like one. No, it's just a pretzel, bro. Just a pretzel. I don't know if you could see the salt on it. Arrogant swine. Never speak religion about. Yeah, it just creates division, Kimchi. It was a deep pit underground smoked. It was great. Sounds good. Sadia, it is very normal in my area. The dog meat burger is sold by a big restaurant here. I think it was Jesus King. No, it wasn't him. He's cool. JIK is cool. It was somebody else that you know of, though. And then he got banned. Somebody on the piano, Sadia. Happy to be here, always, brother. Always glad to see you here, Justin Samuel. If you enjoyed yourself and haven't subbed, to do that now and hit the notification button so you don't miss out on this greatness. Thank you, always, Kimchi. We got Sadia. Wait, Kava dog music in it. Till you finish your food, try to be live. All right, guys, let me give you guys a quick shout out to all the members. Give me 1 second. I got my whole new list, updated list, guys. Shout out to Shani, to Batgirl, Rosie, Valena, Mr. Wiggles, Graciela, The Real Odds, Sam, Carmine, 6-7, Hash Brown, Miss Hash Brown, Pause and Pick Up, Mason Day, Tina, Golden Nightmare, The Shroman, Winston D'Souza, Kamat, Raj of God, Samantha Sam, Curious, JJ Nath, Jivan, Anand, Fanbow, Alaska, BF Shivers, Dirty Chef, Mystic Mirage, Maya, Vayu, Shivani, Singing, Laura, 501 Leland, Hands of Seed, Artful, Carolyn, Rose Quartz, Sarah, MST, Kyle, Indigo, Papa Smurf, Ron, Doug, Turtle Wax, Rat Link, BMG, Vijay, APOC, Justin, Samuel, Merken, Nitos, Malaka Busti, Elizabeth, Ari's World, Trish, Mark, Blue, and Matt. And I have to wait, and Sadia as well. BMG, Koppel, and Koppel as well. All right, guys, I will catch you all later. Um, Not a big deal, Sadia. I don't like to talk about drama. It's kind of pointless. In details, oh, I don't know what we're talking about. But anyway, guys, I have to get my eyes checked. I'm so bad at guessing and always assuming. Let's see, what did I miss? Happy to be here always, brother. Wait, eyes checked for what? If you enjoyed yourself and haven't subbed till you finish your food, I have to get my eyes checked. I'm so bad at guessing and always. Dude, get it checked, man. I feel like I got to get mine checked because I keep on getting these headaches, but I don't know if it was because I was lifting heavy weights and I, did something, but I've been getting headaches lately. It only stopped. I thought it stopped and I was done with it, and again, it came back. And then I was popping Tylenol and ibuprofen. And then today I was good. And then I thought it was maybe because of coffee, but I don't know. But anyway, today was good. Toodles, everyone. See you, Sadia. Remember to comment and post content on this channel. Thank you, Kimchi, always. Have a great day, Rishi Barua and Imran Khan. Take care, Imran. John Taylor, take care. Let's check out those pecs then. You want to grab these titties? I thought it was a cigarette, but it was not. So yeah, got to get my eyes checked, H-Bro. No, it does seem like it though. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you all later. CD Burlock, catch you all later. Love and respect to all of you. Have a great day or great night, depending on which part of the world you're in. Thank you guys for always being here and supporting the channel. It's always nice to catch up with you guys. Thank you, Mina. Take care. Bahut shukriya. And if you guys haven't hit that like button, we're almost at 40. We're one away. I see 39. There we go. We got it, guys. Thank you all so much. Love and respect to all of you. Happy Raksha Bandhan to everyone in India. Jai Hind. Vande Mataram. Aapka swagat. Take care, guys. Catch you at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.